Hi, this is Sriyank Siddhartha and welcome to the next video of Kotlin programming series. Now, since we have installed the softwares in our Mac OS and also the Windows, so let's get started with our first application of Hello World in Kotlin. I am inside the Mac OS, so let's start the Intellij IDE. If you are using the Windows, then please launch the application in the same way. So this is the opening window of the Intellij IDE, where we have bunch of options such as create new project, import the existing project, open the project and also the version control system. So let us first create our new project. And here you will find bunch of options such as Java, JavaFX, Android and so on. And down the side you will find Kotlin. This is our destiny. Now Kotlin, here you will find two options, JVM and JavaScript. Now Kotlin has also support for the JavaScript. You can simply write your program in Kotlin and simply convert it into the JavaScript file. So here we will deal with the JVM Kotlin. So simply select it and hit on next. And now let us give the project name such as Kotlin Programming and then simply decide the project location, right? And now here it will simply ask you the project SDK. Now in case of Mac, this project SDK is actually the Java JDK that we have installed in the previous video, and same applies for the Windows as well. So here you have to define the path to the Java JDK where the JDK has been stored in your Mac OS or the Windows. So if you are using Mac and in case if it is showing none here, then simply click on new and then you will find the Java JDK location under the library, then Java, then Java Virtual Machine, and finally we have the Java JDK version. And now inside which we have contents, home. So simply select this home. And now here the path has been set up. Now same applies for the Windows as well. Now in case of Windows, you will find the Java JDK inside the program files, Java and so on that we already saw in the previous videos where we install the Java JDK for the Windows. And now here the Kotlin runtime library. So the Intellij IDE already has the Kotlin Java runtime library. So it is pre-selected. So simply select it again if it is not and then hit on finish. So the Intellij IDE will simply create a default project for you with some tip in front of you. And now on the left hand side you will find two tabs, the project tab and the structure tab. So simply select this project tab within which you will find your project. And now at the top you will find the project view, such as currently we are working under the project hierarchy. And down the side we have packages, problems and so on. So all these things we will explore it in our upcoming videos. So as of now simply select the project view that will simply display all the files in the same way as it is stored in your laptop, right? Now inside the Kotlin programming, which is our Kotlin project, you will find src folder that stands for source. Now if you are an Android or Java programmer, then you must be knowing inside the source folder we actually store all the Java files, and in our case we will store the Kotlin files. Now here this folder is actually blank. So simply right click and let us create our first Kotlin file. So click on new and now here you will find Java class and Kotlin file class. So this is our destiny. So let us select this Kotlin file. Let us give it a name as my first file. And now here make sure it is file. Hit on OK. So inside the source folder we have simply created myfirstfile.kt. Now if you notice we have the file name as .kt extension, right? Similarly in Java we had .java extension. So myfirstfile.kt is actually the Kotlin file inside which we will write our Hello World program. Now in case of Kotlin we don't require to declare the class explicitly, unlike in Java where we write all the codes within the class, right? So in case of Kotlin, we just need to define the function such as public static void main string arguments in case of Java. Similarly in Kotlin, we define the method in its own way, such as fun, that stands for the method, fun space main, which is the main method similar to what we write in case of Java, and then simply write args followed by colon, give it a space, and then array of strings. And now you must be wondering, what kind of syntax is this? Now trust me, Kotlin programming language is quite expressive and concise. Now in case of Java, we used to write public static void main string args, right? And that too we had to write it within a class. Now in case of Kotlin, we just defined the fun keyword. That simply means that this main is actually the function, now inside which we have array of string. Now in case of Kotlin, we actually first define the array and then string, unlike in Java where we write string followed by square brackets. Now in case of Kotlin, we actually define the variable name first followed by the data type. So this args is actually the array of strings like we have defined here in case of Java, right? So the picture is now getting clear in our mind. And now what about this return type? Now in case of Kotlin, in order to define the return type, we simply use the colon at the end of the method followed by the return type. Now in case of Kotlin, the void is actually represented with the help of the keyword of unit. So the unit stands for void in Kotlin, right? Now if you want to return some integer value or the string value, then simply define int here, something like this. So as of now, let's not go in that direction because we are just about to print our hello world in case of Kotlin. And now in order to print something here, we need to again make use of the print method like we use in any other programming language. So simply use print and then simply type hello world, right? Now here at the end, I won't use any semicolon because this is Kotlin, not Java. So in Kotlin, we don't require any semicolon to end the statement, right? And now again, if you want to print the hello world along with the new line character, then simply write println. Fine. And now to run any Kotlin program, you just need to click here, just beside the function. Simply click here, and now here you will find run my first file kt. Now you must be thinking, what the heck, where this file is coming from, my first file kt, because our file name is myfirstfile.kt. But here you will find M is capital, K is also capital, and the dot is missing. Now I will come to this part later, but in short, let me explain you. In Kotlin, whenever the Kotlin compiler tries to compile this file, it simply converts it into the class file. Like in Java, we convert .java file into .class. Similarly, in Kotlin, we convert .kt file into some class file, whose name appears to be like this, right? So here, let us now run this code. So here we get hello world in the output console. Congratulations, we just had our first program in case of Kotlin up and running. So this was all about the hello world application in case of Kotlin that we just wrote inside the Intellij IDE. Now here you must be thinking where I have got these line numbers. Now these line numbers I have simply customized inside the settings. So simply navigate to Intellij IDE. Here you will find the preferences. Now if you are using the Windows, then simply navigate to File and then go to Settings, right? Now since this is Mac OS, so I will simply click on Preferences, within which you will find the Editor menu. Simply expand it. Now down the side you will find General. And now here there is the Appearance option, within which simply check on this Show Line Numbers. Simply check it, hit on Apply and then OK. And here you will get all the line numbers in front of you. So let's end this video as of now and Let's dig deep into this Hello World application in the next video. Thank you and have a good day.